Hey guys, what's up? This is Actually Skated, and for my first skate shoe review, I'm going to be talking about the Nike Dunk Lows. I got these a while ago, but it took me a while to get to skating them because I had a bunch of other shoes that I was, that were in line before them to get skated. I would like to say that these shoes lasted me about a month and a half to 2 months, so they are pretty long lasting, at least for me. Most shoes only last me about a month before they start feeling bad and gross and floppy. So I guess I'll start out with the comfort and the fit. These shoes do fit true to size. I wear size 10, and just going with the Nike size 10 worked well for me. The tongue is nice and puffy. Nike brought that back a while ago because for a while they were going with really thin tongues, but when they redesigned the Dunk, they brought it back with the thicker tongue. They have the famous Zoom Air insoles. Now, this particular colorway came out back before Nike SB changed their whole thing to just being Nike. So I believe, I'm pretty sure like the insoles are the same quality now as they were here. And for the most part, they were really good. They're not too thick, so you still get plenty of board feel for a cup sole. And my only complaint about them is that towards the end of the shoe's lifespan, the insoles did wear out. The shoes did not feel as comfortable as they did at first. But most shoes do that, but it's something that's kind of annoying, and it's noticeable. And then it's kind of hard to see with my camera being as bad as it is, but on the inside here they have this like these heel lock pads in there that really do a good job of holding your foot in place. So that's really nice too, and they have tongue centering straps as well, so you don't have to lace up all the way. I guess we'll get into grip. The grip on these is really nice. It pretty much lasted me to the end. Here's my left shoe. Now I am regular, but the reason why I wear out my left shoe more is partially because of the way I do heel flips, which is why there's damage along the edge here, but also because when I'm setting up for flip tricks, I like to do that kind of like Luan Oliveira style, like shifting my feet around. So that's why my left shoe always wears out faster than my right. So that isn't really a good indication of the grip, but if you look at my right foot, it's worn out some, but hardly at all. The heels don't hardly wear down either. And the grip is fantastic. Once you really break these shoes in, which it can take a while, depending on how much you skate, they feel really nice. And I ride Mob Grip, which is probably the harshest grip tape out there, but it's just, I'm never going to change. I've had Mob on every one of my boards. I'm never going to stop using it, but yeah, it holds up nicely. In terms of straight up durability now, and the board feels really good with this sole, and you get a ton of grip with the pattern, the way it's laid out. So it's a really nice feeling shoe, and it might feel kind of heavy at first compared to other cup soles nowadays, but they'll feel really solid on your feet once they're broken in. Now let's talk about durability. So this is my regular foot shoe. So you can see it's broken through in a few places. They do have these lace protectors here, but mine are pretty worn out now, and they do a good job of holding your laces if you put your laces through them. But once these break, your laces are done. I replaced the laces twice on here. And then I guess the way I do my eyes, it really wears out a lot here, so this becomes a pretty flimsy piece of material. And if you look in there, there's like there's kind of a hole, but I don't know, heel flip area, I mean, the mesh is gonna wear out from heel flips. The tongue's kind of messed up, and my laces are pretty frayed from that. And this is actually you can kind of see that like white dot there. That's a hole forming from heel flips. I've never had that happen on any shoe I've ever had, so I thought that was kind of strange. And then going to the toe area, the toe lasts a pretty long time. It never like forms a huge hole. It really just kind of, you get this one sort of straight line at the toe where it kind of rips. Because what happens is the suede rips at the top, the stitching goes, and then it moves down slowly. Because the suede is actually like, there's like this cotton material under here, and then it's glued on to the under layer. So so yeah, I mean, it's still a pretty durable toe cap, and even when you rip through the suede, it doesn't feel weird at all. And with me, what happened was, I guess, the way I do my flip tricks, like, I got one of the vent holes, like, basically ripped open and then slowed down, and now actually, you can kind of see my finger in there. But I never felt like the shoe, my grip tape was rubbing up against my socks or anything like that. And the outsole is really durable. Honestly, the upper takes more damage than anything else on the shoe. It takes way more damage than the sole. So it's actually still pretty amazing that the upper lasted as long as it did. And yeah, I mean, these shoes are pretty great. I'm not normally a Nike buyer because I don't really like very many of their designs, to be honest. But I always like the way the Dunks look, so I thought I'd try them out. These probably could still be skated, but they don't feel so great anymore. But I mean, if it came down to it, and I couldn't afford to get another pair of shoes, I'd probably go back to these. And they're also very breathable, because you got vent holes all over the toe area, so your feet aren't going to get too hot. But they probably could have done a better job. But so I would recommend trying these shoes out. It's definitely the best shoe that I've seen in Nike's line. It definitely looks the best, I think, and the colorways aren't nearly as bad as a lot of Nike's other shoes. So these are good. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna put up another video when I'm done with this one. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye.